the key to achieving your goals. Inspiring others and navigating life's challenges wasn't just hard work or talent, but understanding the hidden forces that drive people's actions. The laws of motivation and influence reveal that human behavior follows patterns, predictable levers that, once understood, can transform ordinary interactions into powerful opportunities. By unlocking these levers, you gain the ability to inspire, persuade, and motivate, not through manipulation, but through insight into the very nature of what moves people. This is the secret that separates those who drift through life from those who shape it, who turn influence into impact, and potential into extraordinary results. Life is never lived in isolation. Every path we walk is shaped not only by our choices, but also by our ability to connect with, inspire, and guide the people around us. Whether in career, relationships, leadership, or even personal growth, the ability to motivate and influence others acts as a hidden lever that can either open doors or lock them shut. To understand these levers is to master one of the most practical and powerful skills available to us: the art of human influence. The phrase, "the laws will teach you the levers of motivating and influencing people," holds more meaning than it first appears. It suggests that influence is not accidental or reserved for a select few born with charisma. Instead, it operates by laws, predictable, observable principles rooted in human psychology and behavior. Just as an engineer uses the laws of physics to construct a bridge, or a sailor relies on the laws of wind and tide to navigate the seas, you too can use the laws of influence to make your journey through life smoother and more successful. At the core of influence lies a simple but profound truth. People act not based on logic alone, but on emotion, desire, and identity. Most decisions are driven by how something makes us feel, not by cold rationality. If you want to move people, you must first understand what moves them. This is why self-awareness becomes the first law. Before you can influence others, you must understand your own drives and triggers. Are you seeking validation? Are you motivated by fear of failure or by ambition for achievement? By reflecting on your own motivations, you gain insight into the forces that drive others. Human beings are not that different at the root level. We all seek safety, belonging, recognition, and meaning. One of the most universal levers of influence is reciprocity. When someone does something for us, we feel a natural pull to return the favor. This is not manipulation. It is the glue of social cooperation. Great leaders and effective influencers know this instinctively. The surest way to earn trust and loyalty is to give first. This giving may come in many forms: sharing knowledge, offering encouragement, showing kindness, or extending opportunities. A manager who invests in their team's growth earns dedication in return. A friend who listens deeply and without judgment often finds their own struggles heard with equal care. By giving first, you create a debt of goodwill that cannot be ignored. Human beings crave consistency between their words, actions, and self-image. Once someone publicly commits to an idea, they are far more likely to follow through because breaking that commitment would create internal tension. This law can be a powerful lever for motivation. For example, if you want someone to embrace healthier habits, do not merely urge them to exercise. Instead, appeal to their identity. Remind them that they are someone who values strength, discipline, and self-respect. Once people begin to see themselves in a certain light, their actions naturally align with that identity. The best influencers don't just demand action. They shape the way people see themselves, making the desired behavior a reflection of who they are. Few forces are as persuasive as seeing others act. Social proof explains why we check restaurant reviews before dining or why applause spreads in a theater. People look to the behavior of others to determine what is safe, acceptable, or admirable. If you want to influence, create visible examples. Show success stories, highlight testimonials, or display the choices of respected peers. In leadership, this may mean showcasing model employees to set the standard for others. In personal life, it might involve surrounding yourself with friends who embody the habits you want to adopt. By aligning your message with social proof, you harness the silent pressure of the group to move individuals toward action. Scarcity sharpens attention and accelerates decision-making. When something is rare, people instinctively assign it higher value. This law is evident in everything from limited-time offers in business to the way we treasure fleeting moments in life. Used ethically, scarcity can motivate action without deception. A teacher might emphasize the importance of making the most of a limited time to study. A leader might remind a team of the rare opportunity to be part of a groundbreaking project. When people realize that an opportunity is finite, they act with urgency and purpose. Perhaps the most underrated lever of influence is empathy, the ability to genuinely step into another person's perspective. People are not machines to be programmed, but individuals with stories, struggles, and dreams. Influence built on manipulation collapses quickly. Influence grounded in empathy endures. When you listen without interruption, validate feelings, and acknowledge the humanity of others, you create trust. And trust is the ultimate currency of influence. With trust, your words carry weight. Without it, even the most eloquent persuasion falls flat. These laws are not abstract theories. They are levers you can pull in everyday life. Consider the workplace. A leader who understands reciprocity gives credit to their team, knowing loyalty will return. They apply consistency by encouraging public commitments to goals. They use social proof by highlighting success stories. They motivate with scarcity by emphasizing the rare chance to make an impact. And above all, they build everything on empathy, ensuring their influence rests on a foundation of respect and connection. Or take personal growth. To motivate yourself, you can apply the same principles. Commit publicly to your goals to engage consistency. Surround yourself with people who embody the habits you admire to harness social proof. Limit your time for procrastination by creating scarcity. And perhaps most importantly, treat yourself with empathy. Acknowledge your struggles without judgment. Then use that understanding to move forward with renewed energy. With great power comes great responsibility. Influence, when used selfishly or manipulatively, can harm others. History is filled with examples of leaders who exploited these laws for personal gain, leaving destruction in their wake. But used ethically, these levers uplift and empower. They create stronger relationships, inspire positive change, and allow individuals to reach their fullest potential. Ethical influence requires 3 guiding principles: honesty, respect, and service. If your influence is rooted in truth, honors the dignity of others, and serves a purpose greater than yourself, then it becomes not manipulation but leadership. Life is full of obstacles, uncertainties, and challenges. But when you understand the laws of motivation and influence, your path becomes smoother. Doors open more easily, relationships deepen more naturally, and opportunities expand more abundantly. Influence is not about bending people to your will. It is about aligning with human nature, speaking to the heart as much as the mind, and guiding others toward choices that benefit everyone involved. Motivation is not about force, but about awakening what already exists within people, the desire to belong, to achieve, to matter. The laws are there, waiting for you to learn them. Once you do, you will hold the levers of human connection and inspiration in your hands. And with them, your journey through life will not only be easier, but also richer, fuller, and far more meaningful.